Hello, welcome to my kitchen. Today we'll be making a simple, delicious meal, and these are all the ingredients I'll be using. I have beans, okay, it's Olotu beans, and some of you will have an idea of what I want to make once you see these beans. Yes, so next I have my chopped onions and then seasoning cubes and salt to taste, and I have my fresh pepper and dry tartarshi. Okay, I think it's this dry tartarshi is also used to make paprika spice, and then I have my vegetable oil and mackerel fish properly washed and clean. Okay, you can choose to use any protein of your choice. So these are all the ingredients I'll be using. If you're a first time subscriber here, thank you for stopping by. Please leave a comment on the process of how you make this meal in your own way. So I just have my fish inside a pot. I'm going to be boiling it because I'll be using the broth from the fish to mix my batter, and I'm going to be going in with my onions and seasoning cube. I wouldn't want to add extra onions during the batter mixture. So now I'm just going in with my clean water and I'll allow to boil. Kitchen hack 101. So if you are tired of having to use your hand to peel beans, all you need to do is just put it in your blender jar, add a bit of water and pulse about 4 to 5 times and sieve out, and voila, you have your properly washed beans for any of your recipes from moi moi to akara. Okay, you don't have to stress yourself anymore. So next I'm just putting it back into the blender jar with the properly cleaned dry tartarshi. You will want to remove the seed of that, and this is how it looks like. My batter looks fluffy. All right, so next I'm going in with the fish broth. This is the water I used in making boiling the fish, so I'm going to be adding it bit by bit. Okay, you wouldn't want your moi moi to end up being so watery, right? And I'm not going to be adding onions like I said because I already used that to boil, and I have my vegetable oil in there now. I preheated the vegetable oil a bit. You can choose to put in yours directly, and now I'm going in with my salt and seasoning cube. Ensure that you want to do everything at this point bit by bit because the broth already have seasoning in it. You wouldn't want your moi moi to turn out really salty. So this is my Titus fish already shredded, and ensure that while shredding this you want to remove the bones, especially if children are going to be eating this meal. You wouldn't want them to choke. Okay, so this is what it looks like, and this is the moi moi plate I'll be using, already greased with oil. And I grew up using this plate, so I still like to have it handy. You can choose to use leaves or whatever moi moi plate you would prefer. So I'm just distributing it into the plates equally as much as I can, and then I'll be showing you the next step. If you have stayed up to this point and you are yet to subscribe, please subscribe, join the family. Thank you so much for all my subscribers. I see your comments, I see your love. God bless you. So this is what it looks like now. I've just covered it up, and then I have little water in a pot already preheating, and I'll just be going in with the moi moi. I like aligning the moi moi plates into the pot in such a way that I will have space in the center or in the middle of the pot, just so that I can add extra water if the water in it dries up. You wouldn't want your moi moi to be floating in water because it actually cooks with the steam that comes out from the water. So you wouldn't want it to be soaked or with have too much water in the pot. All right, so I'll leave this and allow to boil for about 30 to 45 minutes on medium heat, and this is what it looks like. It's so smooth and it looks so good and tastes delicious. So I'm just going to scoop it out from the moi moi plate with a spoon, and this is what it finally looks like. I'm pairing mine with Akamu, aka pap, aka ogi. What is it called in your place? Okay, it's also called cornmeal, and this is how good it looks and tastes so good, and it just melts in your mouth. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment.